and hope that there will be a party in the moons. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's McGowan. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. First down here for the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make a catch.
On third down, going up top. Right down the middle. Intercepted. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
It's a reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
What a great job by the backside of the defense staying home. A lot of time the run looks like it's going the other direction. What happens? You start to chase. Nope. These guys stayed home and played their assignment, and that's why they had success.
Georgia comes quickly to the line.
First and goal, Georgia.
They'll run it on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Back to pass, it's back. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's McGowan. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
And that's exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Still on his feet at the 45. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The short hands, it's Gloverchill. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops. Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boston College right back to the line.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 7, Boston College 0.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. It's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On 4th and goal, no thought of the field goal. They'll go for the touchdown. To the air, it's James. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Off play action on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll fire to his right. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Gonna run it. It's Etienne. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. They'll try to pick up the 1st. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
On the play.
Point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's James. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Boston College!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone. It's Etienne. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and
he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. Oh, he wants it all. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Power football with the run. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Here's the handoff. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's ETN. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Wants to throw on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Georgia, 10. Boston College, 7.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down.
Return runs out of bounds.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach
sends it downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Boston College wants to play fast. Now the play fake. Trying to get to it. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
He's going to pass. Catch in the middle. It's ETN. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Georgia, 10. Boston College, 7.
And the Golden Eagles will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Etienne. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
They'll leave it with him. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. A nice game to pick up the first down. You got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On the run, fires downfield. And the ball is picked off. Quick step and go. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point he was able to come away with the pick.
They'll try the run. Just buried it. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Makes the grab well past the sticks. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's James. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. They'll keep it on the ground.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Boston College putting together a very efficient drive.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Getting some heat. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It's still third and goal. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
The give. Touchdown, Eagles! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Looking to throw, it's James. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Boston College, 13. Georgia, 10.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick this one.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
First and 10.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. Still running at the 40. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Boston College, 13. Georgia, 10.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. To the air on first down. Coming after it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Back to throw, it's Beck. It's complete on the right side. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Setting up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on first and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Timeout, Boston College.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a first and goal here. Touchdown, Georgia! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
They'll line up for the extra point, and at this juncture, every point matters. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth.
17, Boston College, 13.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air, it's James. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. Fourth down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
They'll throw it on first down. Gets rid of it. Not the type of accuracy you typically see from this senior quarterback. Georgia trying to finish the deal and run out the clock. Off play action. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drill.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
And just leaving no doubt in this one, right? Fourth down, they've got the lead, running the ball and picking up the first. They're going to ice this game, baby.
You talk about 2-minute drills. This is how you end the ball on an offensive 2-minute drill when you're winning. Run the clock out, run the football, be physical, watch it go to zeros.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.